Have you ever wondered if your life is just a random coincidence or if it's a deeply planned blueprint? Your birth, your family, your successes, everything you chose for yourself long before coming to this world. Yes, you heard that right. Every joy, every sorrow, every relationship, everything you picked yourself. But how and why? In an invisible realm where time stands still, where the soul writes its own story for the next life, that's where these decisions are made. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on that mystery, hidden for centuries in the Vedas, Upanishads, Buddha's teachings, Sufi mystics' secret wisdom. If you're ready, stick with us till the end, because today, you'll see yourself in a way you've never seen before. In this video, we'll uncover why your soul chose this life, how your fate was set before birth, what the soul's true purpose is, and how understanding this lost knowledge can change the direction of your life. This isn't just a story, it's the biggest mystery of your existence, and knowing it is your soul's right. Chapter 1. The Ancient Truth, the Mystery of the Soul's Choice Before Birth. This isn't today's idea, it's thousands of years old. The Rig Veda, Upanishads, Buddhist texts, Guru Puranas, and Tantra scriptures explain this in detail. Not just in India, the Hermetic philosophy, Sufi mystics' secret knowledge, even ancient Christian mysticism mentions this mystery. In Tibetan Buddhist teachings, it's called Bardo, where the soul chooses its next life before birth. In the yogi's path, it's taught that the soul's next life is determined by its consciousness and karma. Every tradition says the same. We didn't come here by accident. We chose it knowingly, thoughtfully. Chapter 2. Life as a Conscious Choice. Your current life isn't a fluke. It's the journey your soul deliberately picked. Every challenge, every victory, every relationship, whether you loved or lost them, all of it is part of your soul's thoughtful plan. Before birth, in a dimension without time or space, your soul set this up. Your life isn't an accident. It's a sacred blueprint you chose to learn, grow, and know yourself. When you embrace this truth, every pain and every joy becomes a deep understanding and a gift of respect. Chapter 3. The World Before Birth. Have you ever thought where you were before this life? Your existence was here on Earth before you arrived. You were in a realm beyond time and space. This state has many names: astral plane, Trivakram state, or intensity in Buddhist terms. It's a field with no body, no limits, just energy, consciousness. Here, the soul knows no fear, no doubt, no ego, just infinite peace and infinite love. You were one with your true source, what some call God, others Brahman, or universal mind. Complete unity, no duality, no separation. You and the universe were one. You were bliss, immersed in pure consciousness. No hunger, no pain, no desires, just the joy of being. In that state, everything was clear. You knew you were infinite, ageless, immortal. You remembered how many journeys you had taken, how many births and deaths you had crossed, and how each experience added to your consciousness. But even in this fullness, a subtle longing arises, a call to learn something new, to experience anew. Because without experience, consciousness stagnates, and consciousness's nature is to expand, to grow. That's why the soul plans a new life, new challenges, new journeys, new relationships. But first, it reviews past lives, learns where it succeeded, where more growth is needed. And then, in that invisible cosmic council, the blueprint for the new journey is drawn. Chapter 4. Why the Soul Takes Birth. When the soul is in that supreme realm of infinite peace, where there's no pain, no lack, no wanting, a deep call still rises from within. This call is for growth, to feel the depth of experience, of love, because just staying in peace isn't enough. The soul knows experience is how consciousness expands. Only through challenges does depth come to the soul. Just as a seed must be buried in dark soil to sprout, just as gold must be purified in fire, the soul too must pass through hardships to reveal its true brilliance. That's why the soul voluntarily chooses a new life. A life where there's love, but also the fear of loss. Where there's the taste of success, but also the pain of failure. Where there's the sweetness of relationships, but also the sorrow of separation. The soul knows every challenge, every pain, every joy, every tear will become a key to its freedom. That's why the soul decides to descend to earth. It knowingly chooses those exact situations to refine itself further. So your life isn't an accident. Your parents, your birthplace, your talents, your struggles, everything is part of your soul's deep plan. You chose this life yourself, for love and growth.
Chapter 5. The Pre-Birth Plan. Now imagine, when the soul decides to be born on Earth, does it just happen suddenly? Does it just dive into any life? No, it's a deep, subtle plan. Before birth, the soul enters a special realm, called the interlife or midway plane. This is the place where the soul reviews its past lives. Here, the soul sees where it loved, where it was driven by fear, where it expanded its consciousness, and where it got stuck in ignorance. This review isn't punishment. It's like a mirror showing the soul its own truth. Every action, every emotion, every thought is revealed to it. It feels how its words hurt someone, or how its love saved someone. Then, the soul decides what it needs to learn now, which lessons are unfinished, which qualities need deepening. In this planning, the soul isn't alone. It's with its spiritual guides, whom you might call spirit guides. These guides help you. They show you possible options. The soul is shown possible lives, like on a vast screen, each life with different challenges, opportunities, relationships. The soul feels which one will bring the most growth. Then it chooses its parents, family situation, country, culture, time, even specific talents and challenges. Yes, you chose your strengths and your weaknesses. You decided what illnesses to fight, what sorrows to endure, what loves to feel. Because every experience polishes your soul further. But remember, this plan isn't set in stone. It's a blueprint with room for change, possibilities. You always have free will. At every turn, every decision, you have the power of choice. You can choose to run from a hard situation in fear, or face it and learn. You can choose to stay stuck in anger and hate, or embrace forgiveness and love. Your actions and decisions determine how you fulfill the plan you made for yourself. Sometimes you grasp a lesson quickly, life gets easier. Sometimes ego or fear makes you skip it, life gets more challenging. That's why no prophecy or horoscope can predict your whole life completely. Because every moment, you're creating new possibilities. This is the soul's true game, planning, then living it out with free will. Your future isn't written in stone. It's a flow you shape with your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Every time you choose love, forgiveness, courage, you elevate your life to new heights. So next time life puts you at a crossroads, remember, choice is yours. You are the architect of your fate, the author of your story, and that's your greatest power. Chapter 6. The Importance of Karma. Now let's talk about a profound law that guides every soul's journey. It's the law of karma. What does karma mean? In simple terms, every action, every emotion, every thought creates energy. This energy never dies. It returns. Sometimes in this life, sometimes in the next. Just as you reap what you sow, every karma brings its fruit. If you sow seeds of love, you'll harvest love. If you sow hate, you'll harvest pain. But remember, karma isn't punishment. It's just a way to teach. Karma is a teacher who makes the soul feel the impact of every action, so it understands what to embrace and what to release. Your current life is a reflection of your past journeys. Some events you can't explain, they might be fruits of old karma. Sometimes you helped someone. Today, someone helps you. Sometimes you broke a heart. Today, you feel the pain of heartbreak. Remember, this doesn't mean you're cursed. You're a true warrior, learning, growing. Karma works on two levels. First, Sanchita karma, the storehouse of all past karma. Second, Prarabdha karma, the karma you're experiencing or learning from in this life. What you're feeling today is Prarabdha's fruit, but what you think and do today is creating your future, meaning your future is in your hands. Every small step today, every small act of kindness, every small forgiveness can brighten your next path. So whenever a tough time comes, ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? Because true wisdom can turn suffering into a blessing. Karma isn't a chain, it's a ladder the soul climbs to fullness. Chapter 7. Soul Contracts and Soul Groups. Now think, the people in your life, are your meetings with them just coincidences? No, it's part of a pre-planned blueprint. Yes, that's the truth. Before birth, we make soul contracts with certain souls. These contracts are for learning, growing, and expanding. Your parents, your friends, your lover, even those who hurt you, have a deep soul contract with you. Some souls help you, some challenge you. Sometimes they give love to teach, sometimes tough lessons, but every meeting has a purpose. Sometimes a soul plays a hard role so you learn forgiveness or discover your strength. We souls travel in groups, called soul groups. In the same soul group, we stay together across many lives, sometimes as mother, sometimes as brother, sometimes as friend, lover, even enemy in different roles, but the same goal, learning and evolving. So when you meet someone and feel a strange, deep connection or a relationship beyond words, understand they might be part of your soul group. And remember, these soul groups are always with you. Even in life's struggles or distances, on the soul level, you're never separated. Every relationship, every meeting is a sacred part of your spiritual journey. Every soul has come to write an invaluable chapter in your story. Chapter 8. Spiritual Guides and the Soul's Choice. Now imagine, when the soul chooses its next birth, is it alone? No. In this sacred process, the soul is with its spiritual guides. These guides are beings of pure, loving energy. Their only purpose is to show your soul the way. They hold up a mirror to your weaknesses and strengths. They explain challenges and opportunities. When you choose a new life, these guides plan with you. They remind you of your past journeys, your unfinished lessons, your achievements. They tell you where and what experiences you need. But the final decision is always your soul's. No one forces you. No one punishes you. You choose your next journey from your thirst for growth. Spiritual guides are just advisors, like a loving teacher who shows the path, but you have to walk it. And when you take birth on earth, these guides stay close to your soul, even invisibly. They guide you through signs, dreams, sudden intuitions. Whenever life feels hard or the path foggy, remember, you're never alone. Your spiritual companions are with you. You just need to listen to their whispers. Recognize the voice of your heart. You came with a divine team standing behind you every moment.
Chapter 9. Free Will. Now, another profound truth. Though your soul planned this life, you were given free will. Yes, a blueprint for your life was created, but shaping the path is always in your hands. At every turn, every decision, you have the right to choose. You can choose to run from a hard situation in fear, or face it and learn. You can choose to stay stuck in anger and hate, or embrace forgiveness and love. Your actions and decisions determine how you fulfill the plan you made for yourself. Sometimes you grasp a lesson quickly. Life gets easier. Sometimes ego or fear makes you skip it. Life gets more challenging. That's why no prophecy or horoscope can predict your whole life completely, because every moment you're creating new possibilities. This is the soul's true game, planning, then living it out with free will. Your future isn't written in stone. It's a flow you shape with your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Every time you choose love, forgiveness, courage, you elevate your life to new heights. So next time life puts you at a crossroads, remember, choice is yours.
You are the architect of your fate, the author of your story, and that's your greatest power. Chapter 10. The Veil of Forgetting. So if the soul sets everything up beforehand, why don't we remember? Because at birth, we're all covered with the veil of forgetting. This veil erases our past lives, our made plans, our true divine nature. This forgetting isn't punishment, it's a gift. If you remembered everything, could you truly learn? If you knew every pain, every challenge ahead, could you experience it with heart? This veil of forgetting gives us the chance to feel every experience anew, to taste joy, accept pain, know love, and rediscover ourselves. That's the beauty of life. We lose, wander, fall, and rise again. Even with this veil of forgetting, the soul's signals are always with us, sometimes in dreams, sometimes in sudden feelings, sometimes in a stranger's words. We get glimpses of our soul. These insights, these déjà vu moments, these inner voices, they remind us of the soul's words. Our life's true journey is this: forgetting, then remembering again. Remembering who we are, why we came, what we must become. This is true awakening. This is the first step to freedom. Chapter 11. The Physical World as a School. So where is the soul sent to learn? The answer is the physical world, this material realm where you and I live. This world isn't ordinary. It's a vast school where the soul is truly tested. Here, everything is there: joy, sorrow, love, separation, success, failure. Every emotion, every struggle brings a lesson. If the soul only stayed in light and bliss, how would it learn patience? How would it know forgiveness? How would it recognize its inner divinity amid struggles? That's why this world has limits: time, distance, death, and emotional ups and downs. These limits challenge us. They force us to seek ourselves. In this dense fog, we find our inner light. The body's impermanence, time's bonds, relationships' fragility, they teach us nothing is permanent. And in this impermanence, we find true love, genuine compassion, and real self-knowledge. That's why life never feels empty, because it wasn't made to be empty. It was made to break you, not to shatter, but to shape you. Every hard situation is a door. Every tear is a lesson. Every separation is a new turn. And when you start seeing from this perspective, every moment, every experience becomes a blessing. The physical world is the soul's most beautiful, most challenging, and most necessary stage for growth. Chapter 12. After Death. So when the body ends, does the story just stop? No, it's the start of a new chapter. After death, the soul enters a special state called the interlife or the bardo, the world between deaths. This is a place with no body, no time, just consciousness. Here the soul pauses, rests, reflects, and deeply reviews its past life, called the life review. Here the soul sees its whole life, not just memories, but feels the impact of every action itself. The joy given to someone or the sorrow caused, it all feels it. This isn't punishment, no external judgment, it's the soul's own inner mirror. During this review, the soul learns where it chose love, where it accepted fear. In the interlife, the soul gets the chance to understand its karma, plan its next steps. It's a beautiful, compassionate process where the soul isn't accused or punished, just given the chance to learn. This time varies for different souls. Some move on quickly, some take long rests. In the interlife, the soul reunites with its soul group, those always with it. It's like a reunion full of love, understanding, and belonging. Then, when the soul is ready, it starts the process of choosing a new life. But why? Because the soul knows the stream of learning isn't over yet. The journey continues. Chapter 13. The ultimate goal of the journey. The soul takes birth again and again, learns, grows, experiences. But does this journey ever end? Yes, this journey has an ultimate goal: liberation, or what we call moksha. Liberation means complete freedom from the cycle of birth and death. When the soul learns all its lessons, balances its karma, and recognizes its supreme truth, it no longer needs to be reborn. It's the state where the soul merges into complete consciousness, where there is no fear, no greed, no separation, no struggle. It's a peace beyond words. Liberation is called by different names and traditions. moksha in Hinduism, nirvana in Buddhism, and in others, self-realization, enlightenment, or freedom. Liberation isn't escape, it's the art of fully embracing life and rising above all bonds. The liberated soul knows it is Brahman itself. It is love, it is light. The liberated soul can rest in higher realms or return for service, to awaken humanity, to spread the message of love. We know such enlightened souls as gurus, avatars, bodhisattvas, or saints. They sacrifice personal bliss to help us all. Their one message: you are what you're seeking. Love is truth. Awaken. Remember who you are? Because of this, the soul's greatest journey is recognizing its divine nature and then living fully in that knowing. Conclusion. If this journey has touched your heart, if you too feel that you're not just a body, but an infinite soul, then write one word in the comments below: awakening. Yes, just awakening, or rise. Because when you write that word, you recognize your inner power and start a new beginning. This channel isn't just a YouTube channel, it's a movement. It's a family of souls awakening, seeking truth. If you want to be part of this family, subscribe to the channel and share this wisdom with your friends and loved ones. Every share, every subscription strengthens our collective consciousness.